Hello students, you are welcome the Economic IAS YouTube channel. In our series of Mains 2026 Civil Service, which will be held 1st August 2026, and now we are discuss previous year GS economic questions. As you know, our previous efforts you are liking very much, and you are also subscribe this channel repeatedly. I also say again, although the students who are really like to go through this mains examinations, because Indian economy always a toughest area, confused many students by taking different data, different a large number of area, how they write a good answer. That is the basic problem, which why seeing last 26 years, the number of students are getting average marks in paper third since 2011 reform in civil service, preliminary as well as mains examination strategy of the UPSC. I also advise you to go through good quality expert rather than the big name of institutes. Good quality infrastructure, that is not a good thing. Actually, good thing is what you are collecting informations, quality knowledge. It is not compensated only by say AI or substandard faculty. You are needed some kind of good quality faculty, and you can yourself select that. That is your. But some premature students can't do that exercise. For the better understanding, you should go through their explanation, their content, their selection rate, etc., which can help you to select the right faculty for right subject. I also like to say that I am not going to discuss all expected questions on this YouTube channel. I will discuss this expected questions only on in online classes or offline classes, or you can say our hybrid classes, which will be held in our S17 second floor, Vardhaman Central Mall, Nehru Yard near Mukherjee Nagar. And you can also comment me according to your requirement. I have selected a number of questions from different sector of the economy. That is national income, social economy, agriculture, industry, finance, foreign, planning. These are the main areas with including infrastructure development. And student, as I discussed since 2024 to 2019 questions, I have identified social economy questions very important, which are related to human development, unemployment, poverty. These are the untouched area by the UPSC in this roundabout 7 years. I will also discuss the 2018, 2017 and 16 up to 2025. And finally, I will conclude and search out some new questions from this area, which is more expected to be asking coming means 2026. And you know also one thing very clear. If you are prepared 100%, you are losing 100% in means. Selected areas, more pinpointed questions analysis can provide you 100% selections in your examinations. And if you like to top ranking, then you have to be more selective in this way, like this. In beginning stage, only there is the few days which you have, because your mains have to be 1st August 2026. Means in beginning stage you should do round about 40 questions in economics, but at the time of near your exam you should complete only few areas of these 40 questions. In the beginning stage, I will discuss 100 questions, but lastly, there will be the 40 questions pinpointedly which you have to prepare for your mains examinations, and according to predictions, roundabout all questions would be based near this one. But I or no one can predict UPSC 100%. As you can see in recent preliminary, what kinds of question UPSC asks? UPSC can't be easily understood by any person. Only in-depth knowledge can provide you some extent near to expected question may be asked in mains 2026. This is the final conclusion. Today I will discuss, think sharply and consider this question asking 250 words, 15 marks in 2019 from social economy, because presently I am discussing only the social economy. It is argued that the strategy of inclusive growth is intended to meet the objective of inclusiveness and sustainability together. Comment on this statement. What is the gist of this questions? Strategy of inclusive growth intended the objective inclusiveness and sustainability together. Now you should very clear about the meaning of inclusiveness and sustainability. Then you can understand the objectives of inclusive growth. If I give you the structure letter, first you understand what is the content of this question and you only comment this one. Our inclusive growth objective is sustainability, inclusiveness and sustainability together. That is inclusiveness and sustainability together. You are observing one thing very clear, student. The question of inclusive growth, development, asking by UPSC each and every year since 2019 and before and after 2019 consistently. It means this question in itself a very important question, and multiple dimensional questions I have been discussed with you on my YouTube channel. You can go through that one. Again, come on the same questions. Inclusiveness growth. What is the objective of this inclusiveness and sustainability? You have to discuss this concept. Inclusiveness, very simple concept. This inclusive growth based on financial inclusion, social inclusion, and achieving certain targets, as I priorly discussed. These are the certain target: reduction in poverty, reduction in unemployment, reduction in inequality, empowerment of women, SC, ST, OBC, better environment, and that is better governance. Better governance. And when you are talking inclusiveness, sustainability, this better environment is the sustainability. When we say sustainability means without compromising the needs of future generation, if we meet the present generation needs, that is known as sustainable development or sustainability in growth. Inclusiveness, you are very clear, you have to define and you have to discuss these 2 points. This is the content of this topic. With database, how much extent we are achieving the reduction in poverty, unemployment, inequality, how much extent women empowerment, SC, ST, OBC empowerment, how much extent we are protecting our environment, energy resources, all natural resources you have to discuss under the sustainability. How much extent you are protecting, and this better governance, digital infrastructure, effectiveness of what policies you can analyze yourself in each and every area of our human life. It may be defense, it may be polity, it may be society, it may be economic development, which the policy implemented by the government, how much effectively they are achieving their target. That is known as effective governance. It is based on two things, accountability and transparency. You can link this one with CBSE exam strategy by IT based. What kinds of controversy is there? NEET exam again and again break out its sincerity, or you can say its strategy, that is again and again break out by the some anti-social element which are creating the burden. How much extent our government is effective, you can analyze that one. And finally, if you go through Supreme Court decision, lack of accountability is the main cause of this lack of effective governance. That is the point which you have to discuss in this question if they are asking repeatedly. Because I multiple time explained the meaning of inclusive growth, there is no need to explain. I also explained multiple time of sustainability. What is the meaning of sustainability? I have given you. I have given the data in different my lecture regarding poverty reduction. Say in 1990, 36%. In 2000, 2001, 21.1%. In 2004 and 5, according to Dr. Suresh D. Tendulkar, it increased up to 39%, but according to Planning Commission, it was 22%. Recently, it is round about 5.3%. That is the data on poverty. On unemployment, 7.2% in 1990. Presently, it is 3.5%. In case of inequality, Gini coefficient rate of consumption, as I previously discussed with you, it is higher in case of urban 0.34, it is lesser in case of rural 0.33, but in comparison to previous year, it is some extent decreasing, but again it is increasing. That so doesn't any, in case of certain trends, in case of empowerment of women, SC, ST and OBC, women empowerment is there because of their increasing participation in every field of life. It may be politics, it may be economic activity, it may be social activity, it may be political activity. Everywhere they are participating. Similarly, OBC recent population census is going to be based on caste based, which will give you exact economic conditions of all categories of society. Further, you can analyze that one. How much, but at the ground of environment, we are not achieving sustainability. It may be soil, air, water, all are going to be day by day degrading. Defertility problem is there. Air quality index is not according to our priority in mega cities, even in nearby village. Our forest covered area is not, if you see our quality of water is not according to our priority, means somewhere we are failing in case of sustainability. You will analyze in this way. Now, what will be the structure of this question? You can easily understand the students' structure of question. Very simple: introduction, expansion and conclusion. Introduction, expansion and conclusion. Conclusion. This 50 words, that is 25 words, 25 words and 200 words. In 200 words, there are 100 words on inclusiveness, or inclusive growth, and 100 words on sustainability. Sustainability. You can, if you write in this way, definitely you will get the maximum marks. Again, I will say, in 100 words, concrete concept within 22.2 words per minute you have to write down. If your thinking process is less than 1, if your writing capability is less than 1, you can't complete your answer within all answer in any paper, first paper, general study, second, third, fourth, you can't do that one. If you follow this strategy, you will do very easily. You are not needed much data, much knowledge, but some knowledge you are needed. If you write down average good quality answer, you will get the good quality marks in your mains examinations. This is the strategy. What you have to write, I have discussed completely. What is your introduction? By taking inclusiveness and sustainability, you can introduce yourself. What is your conclusion? It is clear that inclusive growth is based on the target or intended towards the target of sustainability with inclusiveness of the society. That is sufficient. I will again meet you in my next topic. I will search out a question from Social Economy 2018 and discuss it again. Thank you, student.